A martial arts instructor strangled in her own Colorado Springs apartment months before her 21st birthday. Her killer still on the run tonight, nearly 9 years later.
Angie Sokola's mother is desperate for answers about her daughter's murder. KRDO News Channel 13 senior reporter Sydney Stell is live in studio with this Colorado Cold Cases special report.
Bart, Heather, Pam Lively tells me her daughter Angie did not have any enemies. A student at UCCS, she was thoughtful, driven, and a friend to everyone. Her death impacts Pam every single day. She says she cannot have peace until there's justice.
It's the first thing I think of when I wake up every morning.
Pam Lively's life changed forever on May 2nd, 2013. She got a phone call she remembers clear as day nearly 9 years later.
He told me that she was dead, and I remember just screaming into the phone, "Why are you saying this to me? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying this to me?"
Angie's father was supposed to meet up with her, but she didn't show. That wasn't like Angie.
He went to her apartment and he found her in some pretty brutal circumstances. And it wasn't until the next day, they called the detectives. They yellow taped her apartment right away. They said it looked suspicious, but it wasn't until the next day that it was confirmed that she had been murdered by strangulation.
It didn't make any sense to Angie's family.
She had skills. She was a first-degree black belt and about ready to test for her second-degree black belt.
Accomplished in Taekwondo, a martial arts instructor, Angie knew how to defend herself. How someone could take her life that way was just unfathomable to her family, especially with so much ahead of her.
She was 20 years, 8 months, and 2 weeks old when she was murdered, and she was still looking forward to her 21st birthday. And now this August, she would turn 30. One of the things I miss most about her is her giggle.
She said Angie had hopes of being a wedding planner or a TV news reporter.
From the time she was a toddler, was one of the most caring people that you could ever meet. She was the one who always brought you a Band-Aid if you had an owie.
Angie was in all kinds of clubs and regularly served her community. Pam says she lived her life for others, and now she's left to live with just Angie's memory and the fact that her killer still runs free.
Extremely frustrating. You know, it's frustrating. Some days you're irritated, some days you're just so angry. So angry that they have not solved this case.
She believes that after all of these years, someone knows something about her death.
Please, any little detail that you may think has been overlooked, please call the Colorado Springs Police Department. Please call Crime Stoppers. Please just let anybody know.
And while she mourns her daughter's life and the future she should have had, she knows the person who did this will one day be brought to justice.
I hope that her killer has not had a good night's sleep and is always looking over his or her shoulder every day and knows that we're not giving up. We will never, ever, ever give up. Trying to get justice for Angie.
Now, if you have any information about what happened to Angie Sokola, please reach out to the Colorado Springs Police Department. Reporting from our studio, I'm Sydney Stell, KRDO News Channel 13.